Welcome to the video on responsibilities of a business analyst. After watching this video, you will be able to recognize the key areas of business analyst responsibilities and explain the steps of each key area. A business analyst plays a pivotal role in bridging the gap between business needs and technical solutions. The responsibilities of a business analyst can vary depending on the organization and the specific project. Business analysts' responsibilities span multiple key areas, each essential for driving successful outcomes in projects and operational improvements. These key areas are as follows: requirements gathering and analysis, stakeholder engagement and communication, solution design and validation, business process improvement, project management support, data analysis, change management, and ensuring regulatory compliance. Let's explore the steps involved in each key area. The requirements gathering and analysis include three main steps: eliciting requirements, documenting requirements, and analyzing requirements. Eliciting requirements includes conducting interviews and surveys with stakeholders to gather detailed requirements, organizing workshops and focus groups to understand stakeholder needs and expectations, and observing business processes and analyzing existing documentation to identify requirements. The next step, documenting requirements, includes creating detailed documents that outline business requirements, writing use cases and user stories to describe functional requirements and user interactions, and documenting the detailed functional specifications of the system or solution. The third step, analyzing requirements, includes identifying gaps between the current state and the desired future state, assessing the feasibility of proposed solutions, and prioritizing requirements based on business value, urgency, and feasibility. Next, let's focus on the steps of stakeholder engagement and communication, stakeholder identification, communication and collaboration, and conflict resolution. Stakeholder identification includes identifying all relevant stakeholders, including internal and external parties, and analyzing the needs and expectations of different stakeholders. Communication and collaboration involve organizing and facilitating meetings to discuss requirements, project updates, and feedback. This ensures that stakeholders have a clear understanding of the project's scope, objectives, and progress. Conflict resolution is about resolving conflicts and addressing concerns raised by stakeholders. A consensus is built among stakeholders to ensure alignment for support for the project. Further, let's explore design and validation, which include two steps: designing solutions and validation and testing. Designing solutions includes creating process models, data models, and prototypes. Process models visualize and improve business processes. Data models define data structures and relationships. Prototypes validate requirements and gather feedback. Validation and testing include developing test plans and test cases to ensure that the solution meets requirements and executing tests to validate the solution's functionality and performance. They also involve identifying, documenting, and tracking defects to resolution. For the business process improvement area, let's consider the three steps: process mapping, process re-engineering, and continuous improvement. Process mapping involves mapping out current business processes to identify inefficiencies and areas for improvement. It also involves analyzing business processes to identify bottlenecks and opportunities for optimization. Process reengineering is about redesigning business processes to improve efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance quality. It also involves implementing process changes and ensuring smooth transitions. Continuous improvement is about continuously improving processes based on feedback and performance metrics. The project management support area includes steps for project planning, risk management, and resource management. Project planning includes defining the scope, objectives, and deliverables, and creating project schedules and timelines. Risk management involves identifying potential risks and developing mitigation strategies. It also involves tracking project progress and addressing issues as they arise, and providing regular updates to stakeholders. Resource management assists in allocating and managing project resources. It also involves coordinating with project teams to ensure alignment and collaboration. The data analysis area includes steps related to collecting data, analyzing data, and supporting decision-making. Data can be collected from various resources to support analysis and decision-making. This step also involves ensuring the accuracy and completeness of data. Next, the data needs to be analyzed to identify trends, patterns, and insights. This data can be used to create reports and dashboards to communicate findings to stakeholders. Finally, the data can be used to support strategic decisions and recommendations. The change management area includes steps related to change communication and training and support. Change communication involves communicating changes to stakeholders and ensuring they understand the impact on their roles and processes. This step also involves addressing resistance to change and helping stakeholders adapt to new processes and systems. For the training and support step, training sessions are conducted to ensure stakeholders are equipped to use new systems and processes. It involves providing ongoing support to address issues and questions related to the changes. Finally, for ensuring regulatory compliance, compliance analysis and implementing control steps are followed. Compliance analysis encompasses ensuring that business processes and solutions comply with relevant laws, regulations, and industry standards. It also involves assisting in compliance audits and ensuring that all necessary documentation and evidence are available. Further, implementing controls and measures is required to ensure ongoing compliance. Also, monitoring compliance and addressing any issues is important. This video provides an overview of key areas of business analyst responsibilities and the steps for each key area. The responsibilities of business analysts span multiple key areas, including requirements gathering and analysis, stakeholder engagement and communication, solution design and validation, business process improvement, project management support, data analysis, change management, and ensuring regulatory compliance.